Okay, should be live. Should be coming in.
We are.
Yes. Oh, yes. Like as usual.
Lady McLeod.
Let's wait for all the thousands of viewers to come in.
Oh, look at them all. Look at
Oh
them
my god, they're
coming through
piling in,
the door.
guys, please slow down. No
Jesus.
pushing, no shoving.
No pushing, no
There's lots
shoving,
to
no
talk
killing.
about today.
Tons. So many people, so little time. So,
let's get the channel chat going just in case people have questions. You never know.
X3D time, my friend. X3D time.
X3D time. What a week it's been, huh?
Oh, it's been a bit of disappointment and a bit of not too bad.
It's been a good week for AMD and a bad week for Intel, maybe.
Yeah. Wouldn't say bad week.
Why not? They just got hammered.
Not really. If you think about it.
What do you mean, not really? 22%.
Yeah, I don't know about that. It depends on the reviews you watch. Let's take a look at one of these bad boys.
Okay, what are we going to start? So today's video, today's live stream, basically we're going to be talking about and looking at all the reviewers that have already done some sort of benchmarking and videos about the 7950 X3D. Are we going to look at anything from the 7900 or focus at 7950?
No, just 7950 X3D.
Just the king.
7900. Not many people have done the 7900.
Yeah.
X3D. I don't. Gamers Nexus bought it.
Yeah.
Is basically said forget it. It's basically like a high performance 6-core, because the core layout is 6 and 6, so 6 on each CCID. So I mean, you get 6 cores in performance mode, basically with a high performance cache. So he basically said, you know what, skip it. It's $100 more. Get the 7950 X3D or wait for the 7800 X3D.
Yeah, the real king.
But let's look at the reviews though. Like, I was very disappointed.
What? What do you mean?
I was. Look at Anatech's review, right? So let's look at the legacy tests. No. Where do they have the what does it say the setups for the benchmarks? First of all, you need to install software, right? Did you know that? For 7950 X.
No, really? Oh, so
Yeah,
you need the AMD Adrenalin and stuff?
So you need AMD Adrenalin drivers.
Oh, no.
As you see here, there's chipset drivers you need to install. Basically, it helps Windows understand which is the performance CCID and which is the non-performance CCID. I say non-performance, basically the one with no Vcache.
Okay.
And you need Xbox Game Bar. It uses Xbox Game Bar to basically differentiate a video game versus a non-video game application. So you need it. So you need the Microsoft Xbox Game Bar, and you need to update your drivers for your chipset. Without it, it's not going to perform well.
Wow. Have they done any benchmarks with or without it?
Yes, Gamers Nexus did, and it was quite a big difference.
Really?
Yeah.
Did your 5800 X3D need this?
No, it did not. Oof. Because I don't know. It's only one CCID.
Oof. Okay. And how is the 7800 X3 going to pan out? Similar to the 5800, or is it going to be like it's big boy brothers?
I believe it's going to perform the best out of all three of them.
Okay, but you're thinking that that's also going to need?
No, I don't think so. This software is basically just to allow Windows to schedule the right cores.
Okay.
Cores with the Vcache basically when you're gaming.
Right. Okay, but so being that the 7800 X3D is going to have less cores, it won't need this extra software.
It just has one CCID to work with.
Okay.
So
then let's crown it king right now and end the live stream.
It probably will be king. That's it.
It's just forget it. It's over. Like that is. Let's carry on. Let's carry on for the sake of figuring this out.
So look at the RAM they used. God, Ryzen needs 6000 CL30 to basically show what the best it could do with the memory controller limitations.
Yeah.
And Intel literally could go up to 7800, even 8000
All
with
right.
a properly binned setup. But 7200 is guaranteed to be hit with DDR5 for Intel. So
Yeah.
I'm not liking the memory configurations that Adamantech used here.
Right.
Either way, let's look at Civilization
Yeah.
average FPS. You have the 7950X3D here, 160.
Mm-hmm.
It's below the 7950 non X3D
Yeah.
by 8 FPS. The 7600X is at the top. Again, Civilization games are not cache bound.
Yeah.
It's basically it wouldn't make a difference.
So how did the 7600X make it to the top there? How did a $300 CPU make it to the top?
I don't know. This is World of Tanks.
Oh, yes.
World of Tanks at 13900 KS and the 13900K at the top.
Oof.
The 7950X 3D said no go for cache.
Yeah.
While the 7950X is at the top here at 627. Yeah, the
Wow.
cache failed on this one.
Yeah.
The lower clocks. I guess World of Tanks is more clock sensitive.
Yeah. Older game engines, I guess that's what it is, right?
Older game engine. Borderlands. Here we see the Vcache.
Oh, wow.
So you have the 5800X 3D, 7950X 3D are at the top.
Yeah.
With Intel not far behind. The 7950X non-Vcache basically a couple of frames below.
Yeah.
Again, it's not that big of a, it's only 10 frames per second difference, right? But whatever. 3%. Grand Theft Auto 5 loves Vcache as well.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah. With the top two are KS, 1300 KS, and 7950X 3D. At the top, the 5800X 3D is not far behind with the 7950X non 3D as well.
Yeah.
Red Dead
Dead.
2. Again, a non-cache sensitive
Yeah.
game. Again, 7950X, 7950X 3D are at the top.
Yeah.
With all the Zen 4s not that far behind.
Interesting. Red Dead 2 is based on like Grand Theft Auto, so you would figure it would be happier with more cash, but okay.
Yeah, no bueno. No bueno.
F1
F1
2022.
I love F1 2021. But 2022 I haven't played yet. F1 2021 had a performance gain with Vcache with the 5800X 3D over the regular 5800X. Here we see a huge jump as well for the 7900X 3D
Yeah.
or the 7950X. But it's weird where the 7600, the 7900, the 7700 are just right behind it.
Yeah.
But the 7950X is at the bottom.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if there's an optimization problem here, but the Vcache wins on this one.
Interesting.
Hitman 3, another
Title.
cache loving game. 7950X 3D is at the top with the Raptor Lake not far behind. Warhammer, another cache loving game. X3D at the top again. But again, look, the other CPUs aren't that far behind. 5800X 3D, 140 frames, where Raptor Lake 143,
Yeah.
and Zen 4 non-V cache are like 143 as well. Let's go to 4K. There's not going to be a difference at all at 4K. But I'd like to know what's going on. Civilization will skip. World of Tanks, look at this.
Oof.
139.
Oof.
Average FPS of 4K. And everything else is the same. Everything's in the margin of error.
Interesting.
Everything else is in the margin of error. Borderlands 3. There's a difference here. There's a bit of a gain. Not all CPUs perform the same. You got the Vcache model at the top, 206. Raptor Lake is right there as well. It's within the margin of error. Look at these old. Well, they're not old, but these 4 cores are really, really, really dying off, eh?
Dying off. Low TDP. What are their core? What are their clocks too? They're not so high.
4.5, I think, on the 13100F. Surprised the 7600X is this.
Oh yeah,
Does
that's
this
at the
poorly in
bottom.
this
How
game.
come?
No. Grand Theft Auto 5, everything's basically the same, except the 4 cores. 5800 X3Ds at the top. But they're all
Wow.
basically within the margin of error.
Yeah.
Red Dead 2, again, very margin
Yeah.
of error for all of them.
Yeah.
1 to 2 frames per second separating them. F1 2022, again, margin of error, everything at this point. Everything's the demands on the GPU at this resolution. Same thing for Hitman. Total War, same thing. Everything's with margin of error. The 7950X3 inches out a little win. And that's it. Let's go to a conclusion. What's the conclusion from Anantech? Buy the 7950X3D. No, I'm
Buy.
just kidding.
Wait.
Let's see. Let's go through. Come on. Final thoughts. Yeah. So what similarities are between the 7950X3D and Ryzen 758X3D? The Ryzen 7950X3D does the gaming excellently in titles that can leverage the Vcache, but also has plenty of grunt for non-gaming tasks. For compute, it does pretty well too. It's expensive, right? $699 USD. And the 7900 X3D is about $100 less. But with Gamers Nexus shows, it's not really that. You're not really gaining any value in terms of the $100 savings. It's not at the top.
Yeah.
So
it's a waiting game.
it is. To me, it's the 7950 X3D or the 3900 KS are probably the 2 top gaming CPUs. At this point, if you want to buy.
You know what? It's going to be insane if the 7800 X3D just beats everything and just tops the chart.
It's quite possible.
Because you see the 5800 coming up
Yep.
sometimes. So
Yeah.
and the fact that we have to wait another month says a lot. I mean, how many people are going to buy the 7950 X3D, realize they made a mistake, and then try and sell it to downgrade, or well, can't say downgrade, but try and side grade to a 7800 X3D? It's not going to happen. Or is it? Or is that what they want?
I don't think they'll downgrade. People just buy. Basically, why they delayed the 7800 X3D is because they're going to force people to buy these two and make more profit off these 2 CPUs.
Yeah.
And then when the 7800 X3D comes out, it's probably going to be the fastest one.
Yeah.
And people who waited out bought those.
Build a second PC.
Yeah. Oh God, no.
Everyone has a second PC.
So Tech Power Up system, basically they have better RAM for. It's still not CL30, but it's DDR5 6000 for Ryzen. For Raptor Lake, they're using the same RAM. Again, and Intel CPUs could go up in scaling with their RAM speeds.
Yeah. Well, that's interesting because the 5800 X3D still uses DDR4.
Yeah.
So in some of those tests, it's not only, and I don't know how much the RAM affects gaming, but it's a generation behind, and it was still topping charts.
Yep, still at the top. So at 1080p gaming relative performance, the 7950 X3D came out ahead by. Actually, you know what? No, hold on. Let me read. I'm not reading this properly. Okay, so At stock, it's slower than the 13900K by 0.2%.
Yeah.
If you PBO at undervolt, it goes from 100 to 1.9% gain.
Yeah.
If you use the software that AMD provides and set it to prefer cache, it gains an extra 2.7% over stock.
Wow.
If you schedule to prefer frequency, it drops to 89.6.
Wow.
Yeah.
Whew. Cache is king.
Cache is king. Look at the average frames per second, 247 to 250. It's not big of a difference. But then you set the scheduler to prefer cache, you're at 251.6.4, sorry. And if you set it to frequency, you're at 231.5. I don't want to go through all these individual benchmarks, to be honest.
We don't need to, but
Nah. Let's go to 4K. Is there 4K? Did they do 4K? Yeah, let's do 4K.
they do
And we'll
2K
do
as well, or no?
Yeah, they do. Well, they do 1440p. So it's at 4K, basically, it's all the same.
Yeah.
It's all the same. Unless you set it to preferred frequency where it drops 96.2%. That's stock. All the same. Let's do the mins. Vcache helps with the mins big time. Well, it did with the 5800 X3D. So minimum FPS, yeah, as you see, if you set it as stock 177.6, it's way better than it was in the past. The non-Vcache model is 157.1.
Wow. Yeah.
So it's basically at the top of the charts, right?
Yeah.
You set it to prefer cache, it goes up a bit. You set it to preferred frequency, it drops a bit.
It's all about those dips.
It's all about those dips. AM dip. AM dip. Overclocking, boost, and core frequencies. Let's see what they got here. So look at that. So the boost clocks, 5250. That's not too bad.
Mm-hmm.
All core.
They don't talk about the temps, do they? Not too much.
Yeah, they do, I think. They do temperatures. It's not that hot. The 5800 X3D was not hot either. It was manageable, easily manageable. Well, mine is easily manageable with an air cooler.
Yeah.
Like at stock, it's only 86 degrees max temp.
Wow.
Overclocked with undervolt 92. It's cool. It's cooler than the non 3D model.
Yeah.
And look at the Intel's a joke when it comes to temps.
They had to up the bar on TJ Maxx,
what
man.
a joke. Look at this in gaming. 73 degrees.
Wow.
3900K is at 87. My God.
That's hot. That's
Of
hot in
course,
the
let's see
hot.
value and conclusion. Tech Power Up basically says that's fantastic. They just they don't like the high price,
Yeah.
the lower clocks, dual CCD design. You know, but again, it's still at the top of the charts. It's the best gaming.
Wait. Let's take a look at the cons.
I just did, right? No cooler included. Low
Yeah.
boot times. I don't know what this is. This makes no sense. Expensive platform, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Dual CCD design
Some
costs.
setup verification required for optimum performance. That is
Correct.
Okay.
You need to install the software, and you need to install the chipset drivers, the AMZ performance drivers, and the Xbox game.
Which is only relevant for the two CPUs. It
Correct.
will not be relevant for the 7800 X3D.
Yeah, and if a few games aren't properly detected as games with the Xbox Game Bar, awful. So I think they also did a synthetic. Well, they basically here it is. They simulated a 7800 X3D by disabling a 7950 X3D core.
Okay.
Well, not core, but one CCD. So let's see what they got. I'm interested. I haven't looked at this one yet. Let's see what they got. 1080p. So look at that. So one basically
One
disabling
CCD.
one basically puts it at the top. So basically, it's like using the preferred cache 7950X3D
Right.
in software. Disabling one CCD basically puts it at the top.
Right.
So I think this, as a gamer, the 7800X3D, way to go.
Yeah, I
If
think
all
so
you care
too.
about is gaming, you get the 7800X3D,
Oh,
and call it a day.
it'll still do well in synthetics. It'll do well in video editing, Adobe Premiere.
Yeah, but
It's-
it won't be the.
It won't be
if
top
you're,
dog.
If you're
No.
pure, if you're a pure editor, you don't get.
No, you won't buy it. No, I agree.
Let's check the minimums out. Yeah,
But it can
top
hybrid.
again, 179.
Wow. So disabling one CCD is almost like doing the software, but through the BIOS as a hardware adjustment.
Correct. But then you won't you won't rely on software to detect if it's a game or
Right.
not.
Right.
Basically, it's always going to be this is it. I
Yeah.
always have access to the cache because I don't have
Yeah.
8 cores on one CCD.
Right.
That's
That's
what temperatures
cool.
they got.
That's really cool. And AMD really stepped it up, though.
So, and it's a bit cooler, right? Than the. It's almost as cool as the 5800X3D.
Yeah.
Let's see what their conclusion is. I guarantee you, it's going to say if you're a gamer, this is what you need to buy. The main focus of 7800X3D is not application, though it's designed to be a game machine. Here it excels and flexes its muscles, reaching performance that's better than the 7950X3D. No wonder AMD is releasing this in April. Well, it makes sense.
Yeah.
These are gaming CPUs. They know that everybody's going to buy the cheapest one
Right.
because it performs the best.
Are we looking at another RTX 3080 in a CPU form factor? They just made it too well.
It's quite possible. You don't have to deal with software. Like you don't have to deal with the
Yeah.
goddamn software that AMD give. Parking cores, setting preferences for gaming or
Yeah.
frequency. Forget that.
Yeah. He's excited to get their hands on a 7900X3D.
What also important is that the 7800X3D can beat Intel 3900K in all resolutions, except for 4K, where the delta is only 0.6% in favor of Raptor Lake. The big difference is 0.6% is it's margin of error.
Yeah.
The big difference is the 7800X3D is 450, where Raptor Lake 3900K is 570. What's also noteworthy data point is this 13700K and 13600K are very close in performance and look tempting when considered the pricing. Yeah, they're very good CPUs, both of these Raptor Lake models. Problem is, it's the Intel platform is dead. You can't do anything.
Mm-hmm.
Or you buy an AM5, you could put in a Zen.
Yeah, you got another
5,
one or two generations in it.
8000 X3D basically in a couple of years.
True that.
Where AMD X3D is taking the wrecking ball to Intel is power consumption.
Yeah.
The 7800 X3D is one of the most energy efficient CPUs we ever tested. In gaming, it consumes 44 watts on average.
Oh wow.
To achieve the same FPS with the 1300K, uses 143 watts. My God. All more than twice the power outage than the AMD's new gaming gem.
44 watts on average.
Low case temperatures, lower power bill. This is gonna be a CPU to buy.
Yeah, it is.
The 7800 X3D will be the CPU.
I have
If you're
everything.
looking to-
I have everything I need. I'm waiting for the CPU.
But that's it.
How many
If
of
you're-
you?
again, if-
How many people are in the same position where they're just like, I don't care. Like, great. I watched the review. I'm waiting for the CPU.
Well, on launch day, we're in Canada here, so I was looking at Canada computer stock, and they did sell out the Vcache 7900X and 750X3D. So the both Vcache models sold out, but they are good. Like they're not awful products. They are good.
Yeah.
But if you just want gaming, save the money and get the 7800 X3D.
Yeah.
That's it.
I'll have to
Like,
reach
they
out to
are
them.
good products.
Yeah.
Reach out to who?
Canada
Canada
Computers,
Computers?
yeah. To
Yeah,
get,
until you get lost.
come on.
Until
Like,
you
I'll
get
give him a
lost.
shout out. A shout out to you know who. That's right, guys.
No. Let's look at the
It's going to be
comments.
sold out. That's the crappy part. It's going to be sold out completely.
Look at that. For games, just get the 7800 X3D, of course. Odd decision indeed to delay the 7800 X3D, but we know why they did it. It's the demand. People
Yeah.
will buy this for sure. The 7800X will probably sell 2 times the other two could buy. It's quite
Yeah.
possible it will.
Yep.
It's going to be great. Look, this guy has a good this is a great point. You take the 7800X 3D, you get the cheapest
Yeah.
Zen AM5 motherboard,
Yeah.
and you seriously have a sick gaming machine.
Yeah.
That yeah, the wonder if Microsoft issued the reason for poor CC performance. It's software.
Yeah.
So what? One CCD disabled, they hit 48.25 at stock. With some PBO, hit 5.1. Nice.
Wow.
That's pretty nice. We didn't have the benchies for the 5.1. Interesting.
But on what motherboard? That would have to be an X series board, or you think you'd get away with
No,
that
you
on the
could do it. You
B650?
could get away with it on any AM5. You could do overclock. It's available for all the AM5s.
Nice. What's this guy talking about 720p gaming? What does he want? What do you want? 720p gaming results? Why?
They're all over the place. Like I said, they're all over the place. Some of the benchmarks that were done this week, they're all over the place.
Come on. 720p.
But I'm telling you, the 7800 X3D is going to be the
Yeah.
CPU to
Yeah.
buy.
It
Hands down.
is. It is going to be the next RTX 3080 10 gig.
Yep. GPU to buy at that generation.
At this rate, there may actually be a reason for me to upgrade to 2030.
It's good. What other ones? What other reviews that were out there? I don't want to go through a video, to be honest. I just want to read it.
No, forget the videos. This is
Kick
fine.
Road video, Hot Hardware, but a lot of these are videos.
Who else does? Well, your Gamers Nexus has like non-video
Yeah, but
results.
He does, but I think this is a video. This links straight to a video. BPS Customs is a video. Hardware upgraded an Italian site. Never heard of that before.
Oh.
PC Centric Pulse Hardware. No. PC World. This is a video? Let me check it out. Oh, it's not. Let's see what they got. Oh, these ads.
Oh my God. Just buy something from that store. Come on.
Oh my God, these ads.
Just get some Neutrogena, dude. Just do it. You can use that as thermal paste.
Oh, it's terrible. I don't care about. I care about games.
Yeah, there's game results there.
Yeah, there we go.
Watch Dogs.
See, again, like I said, the benchmarks are all over the place.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this pound of chicken, $5.
Yeah,
Nice.
ooh, that's a good deal.
Good deal.
That and the bacon.
So, Watch Dogs, look at this. Like, the gap is insane.
Yeah.
But what's the specs? What hardware did they use? Does it say the RAM?
It has to.
Yeah. Let's see what the test benches are. Okay, well,
It's not there.
we'll assume they use the stock RAM speeds. 515 for this X3D over the X. It kills the Intel systems.
Wow.
Metro Exodus, it loses to 3900K.
Oh my
I
god,
guess it's not
that
cash
chicken,
sensitive.
$5 a pound.
It's not cash sensitive.
Yeah.
Cyberpunk. Again, in some benchmarks in Cyberpunk, the X3D model beat everything. Here,
That's
it loses
weird.
to the non-3D model. So I'm not sure what specs they've used.
Yeah. Well, they didn't post their rig exactly.
Uh,
Are they allowing
Okay.
sufficient cooldown between benchmarks? I don't know the technique behind it, but and that just goes to show you how different everyone's benchmarks are, including the ones that you'll do yourself when you pick up your
Yeah.
parts. You might come up with something completely different. The most important part is, are you going to pay less, and is it going to be better than what you already have?
Yeah.
That's the question. And how long is this going to last you? A 7800X, and we're a bad example, but 9900K. 9900K still rolling with the 9900K with a 4080. And I'm not complaining, but yeah, it's time for an upgrade. So if some people are still rolling with a, I don't know, 5000 series and you're upgrading to this, then man, good times. Are they going to do any mobile versions?
And with Vcache? I
Yeah.
don't know. The rumor is yes.
Because I'm seeing that Ryzen 6000 in laptops, but are they going to have Vcache?
I don't know if it's going to be this gen.
You stopped sharing.
Yeah, hold on.
You must continue sharing.
Alright, should be back up.
Yep.
So, and again, what it comes down to is that do you want a gaming rig? Do you want a rig that does everything? How much do you want to spend? And so
Yeah.
on.
Yep.
I mean, Intel does have viable options, but again, it's your budget, what your use case is.
And what resolution are you gaming at?
Well, again,
Well, you got people asking
So
for
high-
720p results. So
it's really because they're going that low because it shows.
yes.
It's more CPU.
Last week we saw in the comments people are 1920 by 1080. People are still gaming. Reconnecting. Reconnection successful. Yeah.
Are we back up on
Yeah,
the stream?
yeah, we're back. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
Okay, we're back. C'est bon.
So that's what it is. Is this worthwhile? Is this upgrade worthwhile? What are you guys upgrading from? This is the thing. The
It really
9900K.
depends. If you have a 900K, yes, it's a no-brainer.
If you're upgrading from Coffee Lake.
Salut, Stugats.
Oh, Stugatz is in the house.
He's French too. Impressive.
Was he buying a PC? Was that Stugatz that was buying a PC last week? Where we put a part together, or was someone else? I can't remember.
We Stugats. We helped him build the PC. He was
Oh,
showing
that's
us
right.
the,
That's right. The Alienware? No, not Alienware.
Alienware, exactly.
Yeah, the R13.
The R13, the
Yeah,
most
R13.
overpriced.
Oh
PC.
yeah. That's good.
The most overpriced PC of all time.
Don't pull that trigger.
No, don't buy it.
should go. We should. I should go line up on launch day for the 7800X3D. I just
Do
camp
it.
out. Just camp out at the door at Canada Computers. Sleeping bag, camera.
Well, that's it. Video, just do a shorts, do a YouTube shorts of you buying it, and then
No, it'll be a
everybody
full
inside-
segment. It'll be a full segment.
Okay, do a full segment, and everybody in Canon Computers about to call the police on you. But we'll do it.
Why? Why? I'm waiting for the release. I'm the first one there.
They know.
You go there the night before. And you're like, where does the lineup start? Do you have a
You're gonna be,
ticket? Do you
"Who
have a
is-
voucher? They say no. No, sir. I can't help you. No, you can't. Just go home and come when we're opening. Okay?
No, sir. We don't serve your kind here. Your money's
My
no
kind.
good here.
Whoa, you can't say that online. Careful. Whoa, this is careful. The algorithm's gonna pick that up. You're kind. No.
No, sir.
What
Please, your money is not good.
what day is that? April. What's the release day?
I don't remember. Let's Google it.
April 4th.
April 4th. That's April 1st. April Fools.
April Fools. Yeah, there you go. Haha, April Fools, guys. CPU comes out in one more month.
April 6th.
April 6th. What day is that?
April 6th. I don't know what day it is. Check it out.
Thursday.
It's a Thursday.
It's a Thursday. Okay. I'll have to take a day off. Wednesday night. Wednesday night at 11:30. I'm going in front of Canada Computers.
You will be the only one there.
That's fine. I'll be the only one walking out with a 7800X3D.
No, just, oh my God.
But, sir, I'm sorry, we sold out, but we can interest you in this 3090 here that we've had for 5
Yes.
months.
No, sir. Sir, forget the 7800 X3D. You seem like a person that would like a 13100F. Please buy our Intel rig.
Oh man, I'm really curious what's gonna happen with that. I hope it's not. I hope it's not a. I hope it just goes smooth. Like I hope they have stock. It's accessible.
They will have stock. It's gonna be there. Don't worry about it.
I don't know.
This will not sell out.
Newegg site will crash. Amazon scalpers will
Newegg.
post it for $5,000. Canada Computers will have a lineup going all the way to the Tim Hortons. What else? What other stores are accessible? Microbytes will open up just so they can shut down again.
There is a Microbytes open.
Is
There's
there?
one left, I think.
No,
I
it
think there's one left.
closed.
The one in the west is open.
No, that's gone. That became like a party store.
I know. I'm pretty sure there's one
No.
left.
There's nothing. There's no Microbytes.
Check it out,
It's
check it
micro.
out.
It's
Google it.
micro finished.
It's a micro
It's
nevermore. Finish. Google it. Microbytes.
I'm not googling anything. They're gone.
Microbytes. Let's see if they exist still. Oh, they do.
No,
Yeah,
it's not possible.
they exist.
They exist in your head. That's all.
It closed down January 24th this year.
Of this year?
Of this year, the Microbytes one in the west. Unbelievable.
Oh, how could they compete? That they would have no stock, no parts, no nothing.
Unbelievable.
Not possible. Yeah.
Sad. It's sad. They were really expensive though. Microbytes is was a Quebec-based computer PC parts repair build place.
Yeah.
It's been here for 20 years. They had multiple stores. Guess they couldn't compete, right?
No, you can't. It's
I
just
mean,
easier online.
Easier online. They couldn't compete. Pricing wasn't great.
Hmm.
But again, we were young back then, right? So
Yeah.
I loved going to Microbytes.
Yeah.
Wow, look at the look at the new graphics cards.
That's right.
Look at the new monitors.
There was always stock. Stock was always there. You looked at CPUs in the display cases like you'd go looking at jewelry in a jewelry store.
That's
It's like
it.
everything was there. You're like, oh, look, check this out. Good times, but That's it. Now, order your parts, sit down, be quiet, make your computer, put it together, and start gaming.
But they didn't have a proper presence online. Like
No.
NCIX had a proper presence online, but it just mishandled
Oh,
the business.
NCIX. Oh man.
Right?
Yeah.
Again, just mishandled business. Now we have Canada Computers who have a brick and mortar presence, but
Yeah.
they also have a decent online presence. And their prices aren't ridiculous either.
Yeah.
got Newegg.
You've
Newegg
never
just-
been to an NCIX. I went into NCIX because they had their
Yeah.
Vancouver stores. Now that was an experience and a half. You walk in, and it was the store would have just a giant sort of middle. They made it like a retail kiosk. It was really advanced. It was before their time. You'd walk in and you'd get approached by some guy and they'd be like, "Hello," and you tell them what they want. They'd go to the back. They'd come back and be like, "We don't have it." Be like, "What do you mean? Your site says it has stock." "Yes, site updated 5 days ago. No more. You go. You come back later." I'm like, "Oh shit." Service was not good. Service was not good.
How many stores do they have in Vancouver?
They had in my proximity, they had about 5. Like I could get to 5 different stores, 5 different locations.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah, and then it sized down, and there was only 2, and then finally it was 1, and then there was nothing.
That's a lot, man. 5 PC stores within your proximity.
Yeah, they had quite a bit.
And Memory Express, how many do they have? 1, I guess?
Memory Express. There's 1 in Vancouver. There's I think 1 in Victoria. I think there's something in Alberta too. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's BC only, but I know they're in Ontario too, aren't they? They're everywhere except Quebec.
I'm not sure. I know Canada Computers.
But they're
in
good too.
Ontario.
They're good too. I called them and I was upset when the whole 3000 series fiasco started, and I had my order with them first, and I got upset and I canceled, and then I went to Canada Computers. I cried. I cried a lot during the 3000 launch.
You did.
I was
remember you
very
crying.
sad.
While I was enjoying my 3080,
Yeah,
you were crying.
you got it.
That's great. Where did I buy it? At Canada Computers. That's it. I never got it.
You did. You got the call. You went in the lineup. Stugat says, "What would you guys say is the best place in Canada to buy parts from?" Whoever has the best price and whoever has stock. Honestly,
That's it. I've had no issues with Canada Computer
yeah.
at all. I've migrated from Newegg to Canada Computer. I don't use Amazon for PC parts for some reason,
Why?
so I don't use it. It's never. I always found my best deals at Canada Computers.
No. Sometimes Amazon has
Ex-
like
They do.
the warehouse.
Sometimes the
Yes.
warehouse, Amazon
Warehouse
warehouse
deals.
slash open boxes. I got my NHD. 15
Yes, your
Pro
cooler.
Max for, like,
Yeah.
really, like for like $100.
Yeah.
It was brand new. For an open box.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a $200 CPU cooler.
And you can return
Got
it.
it for $100.
No questions asked.
Yeah.
No questions
Again,
asked.
but I have migrated all the way to Cat. I've just bought from Canada Computers at this point.
Yeah, if you want to be able to walk in and deal with someone, then Canada Computers. You can also get a point system with them. Newegg.
But I know when Canada Computers launches their new products at 2
Yeah.
o'clock in the morning,
Yeah.
the new stock goes online. You just go and buy it.
2 o'clock in the morning.
Mhm.
Really? Okay.
That's how I got my 4090. So that's how I got my 3080. 2 o'clock in the morning, the site refreshes.
Okay.
You add the cart, boom, you get it the next day. You go in and pick it up.
Nice. Yeah, that is a good point. Yeah, Canada Computers is okay. They're good if you want to deal with them. They have a point system. I think I accumulated like $20, so I got one of my slim fans that I needed. Newegg, you can't get egg points in Canada, only for the States, so forget it. No egg rewards. Memory Express
egg,
is
no
good
sale.
too. Memory Express charges for shipping. That's the only crappy part. So does Newegg on some parts, though. And Canada Computers doesn't have any shipping in case you need to order from the online store. So
Canada Computers does have shipping. We're talking
do
about.
they really?
Yeah,
No.
they do. Canada Computers has shipping. Yes.
Oh,
If they ship from the main warehouse in Ontario.
they don't have anything like over a certain amount free shipping. You're sure? I don't remember paying shipping.
They have shipping. I remember I got a product shipped from them.
Or maybe your kind pays shipping.
Quite possibly. But yeah, so Canon Computers is where I go. You'll get some, like Armando says, good deals from Amazon, especially Amazon warehouse ones.
Warehouse deals, yeah. You got to watch them. If you're eyeballing something on Amazon, you just add it to your cart and keep watching the price fluctuates. They try and compete with everyone and get sort of on board. If everyone is selling same thing for $50, eventually their super bots will adjust the price, and that's it.
Who doesn't like superbots?
Everyone likes super bots. I bought my monitor from I bought my monitor from Newegg. That's true. I remember when that thing came in, man. It was in a massive box, massive, and on the
It's a
side,
widescreen.
yeah, the ultra wide. It just
Ultra
said
wide.
it said buddy carry. There was no buddy. Just brought that thing in. Kill your back. Yeah. So what's happening with HEDT? What's going on with Intel?
Look like HDDT's coming back, and it's coming back strong. I don't think these will be pro models where they're ridiculously overpriced. So
Yeah.
I know the 5000 series Threadripper were tailored towards prosumers,
Yeah.
while the 3000 series were consumer grade CPUs that were okay within the range of an average person to buy them. Then
Yeah.
with the Threadripper 5000, they jacked the prices up to sell them to prosumers.
Yeah.
I believe the Threadripper 7000 will be available non-pro SKUs. That's the rumor.
Yeah.
So anyways, they're going to be Zen 4 based, so the latest gen.
Yeah.
There'll be DDR5 as well.
Yeah.
8 times DDR5 memory channels. My God. So the workstation model will have. So I'm guessing these are the pros. Will have 8 times DDR5, so 8 channel support.
Yeah.
My God.
That's insane. What benefits off of the multi-channels? It wasn't games. Games for sure didn't care. I remember when we had HDT, it didn't give two craps about quad channel.
No, it's useless.
Literally, I think at some point it was like one frame per second faster with quad. And again, that's margin of error. I don't know. I guess it's server based. Like maybe if you're, I don't know. I can't even say synthetics. I can't even say like what productivity. What 350 watts max TDP. Holy moly! The Intel Xenon. That's insane wattage, man.
Yeah. And then we got 64 PCI lanes, Gen 5, 128 for the workstation one. Okay, I'm not going back to HEDT. There's no.
Nope.
They just look cool. But I would never buy them again. 64 cores. They could release a 96 core. But again, then they're stepping on the Genoa brand, so I don't think they'll go that high. Not the Genoa brand, the Epic brand. I don't think they'll go that high.
Amazing time to be alive. Look at that. CPUs, GPUs. What's the chatter about the next GPU? The 5000 series or AMD? Well, what's chatter about
that? I've read nothing about next gen GPUs, to be honest.
What about the Titan chatter? What's happening with that?
It's still being rumored. It may just be a 4090 Ti.
Okay. But do you think they'll actually release something, or it'll stop at a 4090 and that's it? Or there has to be something? Because like you were saying last time, there's no competition.
Yeah.
The 4090 is untouchable, so what's the point?
They may just release it as a refresh of 4090 Ti. To do with their yearly cycle, right?
Yeah.
New architecture, then refresh, new architecture, refresh. So they'll just probably launch the Ti models.
Yeah.
The 4090 Ti, the 4080 Ti, the 4060 Ti. Or they may not do anything. We're in March, and there's no...
Yeah.
I haven't heard anything about a 4060, 4050, nothing. The 4070 is not even out yet. So...
Yeah.
We're in March. It's been months.
Yeah.
4, 5 is what's been 6 months since the 4090 came out.
Yeah. Well, Q2
6
is
months.
around the corner.
Uh, we'll see what happens.
Well, the focus will go to the mobile GPUs, mobile CPUs, I guess. Mobile CPU, mobile GPU.
Intel's doing okay, I guess, but they just canceled their heavy compute GPU roadmap. Well, they didn't cancel it. They discontinued the current brand
Yeah.
and the current models and basically shifted over to 2025.
Swindled FPS. What's going on, man? We're doing good. Thanks for joining the stream. We're on CPU duty again. Let's check out some more comments on the 7950X. What site was that had the like bickering? That's what I want to see.
It was
That was
this.
video
It was
cards. Yeah.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
So you know what? Let's see what they say. Where's the where's the roundup? Let's see the discussion at the bottom.
It's yeah.
I love this discussion. AMD fanboys. Let's see what they say. In the infighting, it's great.
Yeah.
Instead of being happy, say, "Oh, look, we got competition. Prices are gonna drop." No, they want to kill each other. AMD pull the same strategy in terms of pricing. Another part launch limited units compared to the cheaper variant that no one wants. AMD bundle CPU DDR5 motherboard.
Okay, they're doing bundles now. Okay.
I don't think so.
They always do.
I've never seen this. I haven't seen.
They always do. Well, Newegg will do it. Well, like the stores will do it.
Well,
MC.
I think it's a Micro Center.
Micro Center. There you go. Yeah, it's the stores that do the bundles.
How do you interpret this graph with MS5743 a crushing eyesore or anomaly? What's the eyesore? It's a big flight simulator.
Yeah.
Loves Vcache.
Yeah.
So I mean that's what it is. I mean it's the two X3D models are at the top. Badly optimized simulator. Oh. Oh no, Intel loses, so it's badly optimized. What is very important to me, wins in games that need extra CPU power, like Unreal Engine 4 titles with RT on. Unfortunately, the prices of 7800 X3D will be inflated for a long time.
Inflated? Well, they'll still be less than the 7900 X3D. It can't be the same. It can't be more. It has to sit in its bracket. I don't know what that means.
I don't understand what he's saying. But anyways, it's a whole other story. I think 7950 X3D is the most complete mainstream CPU in the market. Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good. You have almost the 7950X performance in work productivity, and then way better gaming performance. What is the best CPU for money? What did they comment on? Who says what here? For gaming, 5800 X3D is probably the best bang for the buck. For a more future-proof platform, wait for the 7800 X3D. Yeah, I agree with that.
I agree too.
I find the results somewhat unreal. That's how I felt looking at these results. Yeah, it wins some in some benchmarks, loses in others. But
right, I don't run games at constant 200 FPS without a limit. It's true, depending on your monitor. Like we're both limited to 120 anyway, so we're not going to see anything past 120. You're not going to turn your G-Sync off just for FPS blasting. It's not going to look good.
7800 X3D, man, is a real MVP, yo.
Yep.
It will be.
Right, this guy's so many damage control right now. Well, Intel offering same performance for twice power draw. Well, these X3D cards can be used on cheap DDR5 and B650 non-E motherboard. Don't mention 7900 X3D. These CPUs can be used on cheap motherboard without cooking the VRAM. And with cheap Hyper 212 CPU cooler. Yeah. Yeah. That's such an old cooler. I have one in a box, actually.
Yes, Stugatz, the 7950 X3D is about $1,000 Canadian. It's a little pricey. Wait, the 7800 X3D, which is just for gaming, should be around 500, 550. It's gonna be good. It'll probably be the best gaming CPU for the money.
AMD needs an A620. No, they're not going to make a lower board than the B650. No way.
Yeah, well, I think they will make it. I think they will do a 620.
Oh man.
It's quite possible. The FPS is not super impressive. What is impressive is how you get similar FPS to Intel with much lower wattage. Yes, of course. It's basically half the wattage.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Shame though. I expect a huge difference, and at best, it is a bit faster. At worst, slower and usual. Very. Hey.
Where are you going? What are
You
you
keep
looking
moving. I
at?
was reading this guy's thing.
Go ahead.
That there was a reason why they kept lowering the price at their recent CPUs because they don't sell too well. The new platform is very expensive. We shall see, I guess. Anyways, going for Intel is in 2023 is simply silly at this point. Also, the high temps are crazy, high in comparison. If they lower the prices of every single thing, AMD is the clear winner in my book. So far, it looks like it's AMD fanboys all the way.
If going 7800 X3 means I can reuse my Sith Fuma, like what is that? The
Yeah,
cooler?
what's a cooler? Yeah,
Yeah.
Sith. I don't know if that's a low profile. Maybe it is.
X3D CPUs obliterate Intel every single modern title, leaving Intel to be on par time as lead only in very old titles. They're basically the same.
Still waiting for 240p and 480p.
Oh my god.
What?
It's still trolling.
Yeah. That's actually Alienware? Yes. Must be.
Damage control, Intel fanboys. Yes, 8 cores, 6 cores, 8 cores. 8 cores plus 8, 6 cores plus 6, 8 cores. That's right. Sorry, but this image just cracked me up. I had to post it. Oh my god.
What?
Okay, right, we'll call it a draw. Oh my god.
Not bad.
Tech power up Amelia views awesome. I wonder if you're manually locking games threads.
How to spot unintelligent people complaining about 1080p.
CPU. Buy expensive CPU, play 1080p LOL. Reviewer, play 1080p for a test, not actual games. But 1080p. Yes, 1080p is for testing. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, again, so a lot of people game at it. So I'm not going to discredit it.
They do. CS:GO. I don't know what the refresh rate is for some monitors at 1080p. I think they're close to like the 400 range, aren't they? There's some out there, or is 240 is the highest refresh rate monitor you can get?
360. There's 360 refresh rate monitors. Too many of us 1080p monitors are as obsolete as monitors with tubes from the 80s. What, really? Oh, whatever.
Well, the best way to know is to go on Steam's analytics page and just see what's the common resolution being played. That's the best way. Like I'm surprised no one's gone in there to paste that in there and be like, this many people still play at 1080p.
But I think 1080p is still one of the top.
I think it's 1440 now.
Is it?
Yeah, I think you should go on Steam's analytics site.
Google, bring it up. I'm gonna go through these.
I can't. Then I'll block your information. You pull it up on another browser.
Go through it. Okay. Steam Analytics.
Yes, sir. So let's take a look. What's the most common used graphics card? The most common CPU that's being used right now? That's interesting. And none of the reviewers did that. That site is great to just find out who's playing with what.
Steam Hardware Analytics.
That's right. There
It's
you
still
are.
1080p.
Wow.
64%.
Whew.
It's still
Look
1080p.
at that. That needs to be posted on that site, basically.
64% still play it.
The next
Then it's
is
12%.
yeah,
Then it's 720p here.
yeah.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
that might be all the like whatever those manga games and card games and stuff that people play on.
Oh, it's quite possible. Yeah.
And then look, you got ultra wide, and you got 4K
Ultra
sitting
wide,
there.
4K. Yeah.
Look at that.
Well, it's dropping.
Even other.
The highest increase was 1440.
Yeah. Well, all right. Let's look at the most popular physical CPUs. You know, is it branding or is it cores? What is it?
I think it's cores.
Just cores. Eh? Well, let's just look. Yeah, that's kind of obvious. It's probably going to be. It'll probably be 8 core,
It's 6 cores.
6 CPUs. Wow.
We got what's the top dog here is what? 6 cores, then it's 4 cores, then it's 8 cores. Which makes sense.
Yeah.
32 cores is this 0.01%. I guess it's a Threadripper, right?
Yeah.
So
5 people gaming on a Threadripper.
uh-huh.
And what about GPUs? What is the most popular GPU?
I think it's a 1660. If I'm not mistaken.
Wow, it's really split.
1650s.
No way. No, there's more. Go down.
It's by order.
Is it?
See?
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's a big spread. Everyone's got everything. Number 3, RTX 3060 laptop. Well, that's weird. Intel made the list with their GPU.
Well, the 1060 was the top dog on this for a while.
Yeah, it was. It definitely was. The 1070 is still there. That's crazy.
What's the 3000 series? 3060, 3070, 3080. So the highest one is a 3060.
What? Nobody's got a 3090. 3090 is somewhere at the bottom. It's 0.0001. Interesting data. How about those 580s? All those mining cards.
Oh Jesus. Well, look at Intel's market share.
Yeah.
66% to 35%. 33%, sorry.
Yeah, they still, all the older generations. Yeah, this is for February.
Interesting.
Yep. Love that site. I love the data. Just watching it change quarter over quarter, annually.
Let's see what top games are playing. With the new Destiny now. Let's see if
CSGO.
it's up.
Douglas Wright. Hey guys. How's it going, Douglas? Thanks for joining the stream. See, I told you, Counter-Strike.
Counter-Strike's always at the top. So is
Yeah.
Dota. But Destiny's back,
Destiny's
man.
back.
Top 3. With the new expansion.
Hogwarts Legacy.
I haven't got it yet. Did you get it yet?
No, I didn't pick it up yet. No. Well, we'll have to get into that and set some time aside. Stugatz just played some Destiny today. How is it? Tell us how are you enjoying the new add-on? Did you go deluxe? Please tell us you bought deluxe.
Well, that's all they're selling. That's all
really?
they're selling on Steam.
No way.
You gotta buy. Yes, it's the base plus the pass.
Wow. But you get all the dungeon keys and everything with it?
Yep. That's all they're selling. You gotta pay $125.
Oh, what?
Boom. $125.
Oh,
Enjoy.
nuclear mic drop. Oh, $125.
That's it. That's all.
$125. Oh my God.
Hogwarts, eh? It's still top charts.
Douglas Wright. Douglas Wright's just getting into the stream late. What I miss? Also gearing up for a 7800X3D. What games benefit the most from extra Vcache? Mainly a Warzone player. I don't think they did any benchmarks on Warzone.
I didn't see any Call of Duty benchmarks.
No, they're extremely well optimized games. First of all,
but the Call of Duty engine is frequency.
the frequency.
It's more based on frequency than cache. I'm not saying that you won't see gains with the Vcache models, because you will. My 5800X3D saw a big jump when I went to the Vcache model, but it's the Call of Duty engine is more frequency geared towards.
But was that when you were playing Battle Royale, where it's like 100 people in a map, and
well, it's CPU. So
it is CPU intensive, yeah.
CPU intensive. So the 7800X3D will probably be the best CPU for gaming
all time. That's what I'm geared up to get as well. I'm waiting. I have all my parts.
But if you want max FPS for Warzone, you get a 3900K, the fastest RAM possible, and you tweak the timings. It's gonna cost you a fortune. It's gonna run extremely hot.
Yeah.
But you'll have the most FPS.
Extremely hot and extremely loud, and draw a lot of power.
Yep.
You should do a benchmark for Call of Duty Warzone. You have the setup. You need to start doing benchmarks.
I will.
Roberto has been given the task of handling the benchmarks because he's got the optimal setup. Yeah, can't wait for it. Pairing with a 4090, no patience with tuned 13900K. Just plug and play. That's what you're going to get with a 7900X 3D. It's plug and play.
Yep.
Whereas with Intel, it's plug and pray. So
you gotta start tuning the memory. You need to get the best binned RAM. Tuning the secondary timings like crazy. Again, it's a pain in the ass, in my opinion. You just drop the 7800X3D in, you get 6000 megahertz CL30 RAM. You're good. You're good.
Yeah. So Douglas, tell us which version of a 4090 do you have? What do you? Who do you have inside your PC, or who will you have inside your PC?
They're all the same. All the 3090s are the same in terms of performance.
Not the coolers. The coolers are different.
He's
got a Founders Edition. Nice.
Yeah, Hardware Unboxed just did a RAM scaling. Let me see if I can bring it up.
What are you putting? You're going to run CL30?
CL30.
And you were giving me a hard time about CL32.
There is a difference. Okay, so let me show. So Hardware Unboxed just released this today or yesterday. I watched it while I was working because multitasking. So let's see what they tested here. So this is the X3D.
Yeah.
So here's the memory and the timings. What did he say? 6036? 6036. So 6040 to 6000 CL30. There's almost a 10 frames per second difference.
Yeah, even with the lows. Yeah, that's interesting.
As long it's there. I mean, and RAM is so cheap. Get the CL30 at this point.
So, wait a second. When I bought the CL32, it was a good $120 cheaper than the CL30. That's why I did that.
Makes no sense.
Well, it was.
Well, the X. Okay. Anyway, the Vcache is less latency dependent than a non-Vcache model, as you see here. Going from CL40 to CL30 is a huge difference.
Yeah.
But there still is a gap. It's less than it was. You know, it's 4%. It's 4% is 4%. Look at the lows. I'm telling you. It's just one game. So let's check another game. Horizon Zero Dawn is not memory limited. We skip that one. Shadow of the Tomb Raider. 4 frames.
This is your response to our viewers. 4% is 4%. This is going to be your motto, right?
But it's the RAM now is so cheap. Going from CL40 to CL30 is like $10.
Why don't you show us? Why don't you go on Newegg and let's take a look at the price difference? Because I'm telling you, there was a big difference between CL30 and CL32.
Look at this. CL36 to CL30. 8. Oh, this is 5200 megahertz. Never mind. That's not a good comparison. Riftbreaker, no difference. That's peanuts. The guy wants 230 capped plus 1440. Get the RAM. Don't cheap out if you want the max. Okay, you got 146 to 153. The lows are better. Going from CL40 to CL30. Again, it's not memory dependent as a non-3D one, because a non-3D one takes a beating with the with the more
that's huge.
The slower RAM. Spider-Man, no difference. Callisto Protocol, no difference. Just the game is poorly optimized anyways. So 7-game average, okay? So there's a 4% difference going from CL40 to CL30.
Yeah.
4% is 4%.
4% is 4%.
To me, it is.
4%, $120 more.
It's worth it for me, man. See, for example, DDR5 5200 is 120. This is US. For additional $10, you get the 6036 kit. Okay.
Yeah.
And another $5, you can get the 6032 kit. And you add a bit more, you get the 30 kit. So look, the premium Neo 6000 CL30 is 155 US. Okay. It's only $60 more.
Okay.
Than the 5200.
Listen, money buckets. $60 is a lot of money for certain people. That's where you need to understand.
It's $60.
$60? You know what $60 is? $60 is a headset. It's the price of a gaming headset.
Okay, so even hardware on boxes, do yourself a favor and get the good stuff, regardless of whether you buy a 3D Vcache or not.
Okay, then don't say that. Tell people it's worth it. So budget somewhere else if you need to. Don't just say it's only $60. $60 is a lot. Is money.
You're getting it's a 4% difference.
Why don't you tell everyone what your salary is?
It's not the point.
It's
a 4% difference.
It's $60. $60 is the price of a pretty decent entry level gaming headset. So it's not just $60. That's what you need to understand. You're saying it's just $60 more.
So our friend Douglas has CL36 right now. Sell it. Get the CL30.
Oh my god.
Do it. But he has a 7700X.
And he wants to sell the 7700X.
He has a 7700X. With him going from CL40 to CL30, it's a big difference. 15 frames. So, I'm telling you, man, get the best. I'm only getting the best RAM.
There you have it. 4% is 4%.
4% is 4%. Get the best. The RAM is so cheap. Get the best.
Oh man. Stugotz is asking what headsets we game with. Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. You go ahead first.
I right now I have an Arctis One wireless that I'm using right now for listening. I'm not using the microphone. On my other gaming rig, I have an Arctis 7 wireless. And I also have, just in case, as a wired backup, I have a GSP, Sennheiser GSP 301 wired, which I have review videos on the channel if you want to check out which one to buy. I'm working on the Arctis One video right now as well. I love SteelSeries. I'm biased. SteelSeries and Sennheiser. Those are my two favorite.
I'm using the Arctic 7. I've had this for. I had an Arctic. It's my second Arctic 7. I had one that the. I don't remember what happened. I
You
think
pushed in
the
the
charge.
mini USB port that it had an issue with that. You pushed it in
Yeah,
too
yeah.
far. Yeah.
So the charging port I broke, but yeah. And now I got another Arctis 7, and I've loved the Arctis. SteelSeries makes awesome wireless headsets. I'm looking at probably getting for the new one. What's it called again? What's
Arctis
the new
Pro?
Arctis?
Arctis Pro. Arctis
The
9
Pro?
or
No,
Arctis
it's
Pro? Or the Nova
the,
editions.
the
Okay.
Nova Pro.
Douglas.
Is it the Nova Pro?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
it's
Nova
Nova
Pro.
Pro.
So Douglas, are you posting your monitors? LG 42 C2 and 27. I'm taking a guess. Those are your display panels.
Oh, I'm getting this. Look how mint this is. The Arctis Nova Pro wireless. It's a masterpiece. When something gets rated a masterpiece, it's it. It's over.
They can put master. It's their own product. They can put whatever they want on it.
No,
Oh,
IGN said it's a
IGN. Oh, okay.
masterpiece.
Wow, that's big.
Look at that. Best gaming wireless from Eurogamer. Multi-system receiver innovation. First in gaming. Wow.
I wonder.
Spatial audio, 360 immersion. Look at all these
Yeah.
keywords, these buzzwords for you to get sucked into.
And I bet you the microphone still sucks though.
Oh no! Yeah, so you got the 7 Plus. The 7 Plus is pretty good.
No, I just have the 7. The
No,
microphones.
the Stugatz got the 7
Oh,
Plus.
Stugatz. Yeah.
It's good. The 7 Plus is very good. But I'm gonna get these bad boys. That's my next purchase. When I upgrade, when I get a new rig, I'm gonna get these bad boys.
What I don't like about these headsets are the ski band setup that they have. They have the main
Love-
band,
love-
and
Love the ski.
I don't like it. I don't like it. You see the Arctis
It
one?
reminds me going to Tremblant and I'm skiing down the hill, wearing the gaming
You
headset.
don't ski. You don't ski.
Ski all kinds.
You ski
I ski
nothing.
all kinds.
The only thing you're skiing is telling people to buy expensive RAM and
Buy the
and
most
budget their
expensive
money when you have no consideration for that. 60
No,
bucks is a
buy-
lot of money. Look, how much is that headset? It's probably you can get
Yeah,
an entry level
it's
one
like
for
6
60 bucks. So you can get CL36 and a headset.
You go big. or
But
you
your
go home,
10
man.
frames
That's
are
it.
too important for you. See, that's not right.
You-
I don't like
you-
that. I don't agree.
You go big or you go home. So
I don't agree with that. 60 bucks, man. That's another headset. You can have two headsets. Two headsets.
they know.
And you can tighten your CL36 a bit. It's not like it has to run out
Oh,
of
no,
the box settings.
You could tune it, but you can't get over 6,000 megahertz. So you gotta tighten the timings.
Yeah.
Like it's very hard to get a AMD CPU over 6,000 Zen 4. So
Douglas says he's going to ask the guy selling the CL30 if he'll trade for CL36 in cash.
go for it.
It's worth a shot. If not, you've got online places to post it. Throw it on eBay. You never know. You never know. Is it RGB RAM or are you doing low profile RAM? What kind of a setup do you have in your system?
Get the RGB RAM. Just make it the most colorful RAM possible.
No, anti-RGB. It's enough.
More
Nah,
RGB,
low
the better.
profile. Whole system is low profile. Nice. What case are you putting it in? Yeah, that's right. 011 Air Mini. Not familiar with that one. Pull that up. Let's take a look.
011 Air Mini. It's an 011, no? But just smaller.
Not familiar with it. He's gonna send his PC part picker link. There she is.
It's nice.
That's a nice
I like
case.
it. I like the 011 there.
That's pretty nice. It's clean. It's square.
What's the GPU saw? If you
Yeah,
fit
I was
4090
wondering
in
what's
here,
the
it should be
biggest.
fine.
Yeah.
He fits a 4090, so
Hmm.
it's a pretty sick case.
Yeah. That's really nice. I didn't know about that. I didn't know Lian Li had that at all.
The minis?
Yeah. Where does the power? Am I missing something? I don't. Oh,
What do
is
you
the
mean?
PSU on the other side?
It's on the other side. PSU, yeah.
Ah, okay, nice. Is it SFX though? It's got to be SFX because the other side doesn't look like it has a lot of room. Or is it safe for PCU requirements? PSU. Yeah, it's got
These
to
for
be. It's
phones
got to be
only.
SFX.
Here. Supports regular size ATX power
Oh
supply. Look
my
at that.
God! Wow.
Look
What?
at
This
that.
changes
This is
everything. Wait, what are the
this
dimensions of the case? Pull this up. I'm rethinking everything now.
you should. Look at this case. What do you need to look at? It's
Just
gonna
give me
clear.
the dimensions. No, not about the clearance, just the size, overall size. Dimensions,
400,
okay.
400 by 288 by
Oh, it's
284.
in metric. Ah, okay.
The
Yeah.
Americans. The Americans are killing me.
No, the metric. Metric is the tool of the devil.
I,
If it's imperial or
I
nothing.
know Imperial, man. Let's do Imperial. Let's go.
This is actually nice. Hey, he's telling us to go on PC Part Picker. I'm sure we'll find some nice builds on that.
GPU length is 362 millimeters. Look at that.
Yeah, that's
This case is mint.
this is a really nice case. I'm
Oh yeah, this case is mint. I did not know they made a mini.
yeah, neither did I. I would have done that instead of the Ridge.
The Ridge is cool too.
The,
But
the Ridge the Ridge is cool, but this is cooler. It has RAD support. I mean, what did it say? 280? Look at that. 280 RAD support.
Yep. In the front. And on the side. Look at that.
He said he linked his own personal property. I'm not sure if the chat lets you link.
No, I don't think it does.
No, it doesn't. Well,
Look
we
at
could
that.
just go on PC Part Picker and just search for a couple of 011 minis. Maybe his will pop up. Let's do that. Let's shoot over to PC Part Picker. This is a nice case. I'm kind of upset right now. I'm actually thinking of maybe testing Newegg's return policy.
Uh, where do we look? Where
Yeah,
do we look for 011
search
mini?
011 mini.
Uh,
He says, look up Air Mini 4090 FE.
which one?
You type in Air Mini, or I think you could do a username search. Try popping that in.
Where do I put that?
Um,
Oh, it's
not product.
search. Hold on.
not product
Build.
search.
No.
Do build completed builds.
Completed builds. Let's go. Let's go.
And then search in the builds section. Put
Air
in
Mini?
put in his username. So
What's it?
Doug5421. Try
Hold
that.
on. How do you know? Why would he use his real name here? Doug.
It's just a first name.
What is it? Doug.
Doug5421.
5421. Oh,
There
here
it
it is.
is. Let's take a look. How many pictures do you got on there? Just the one?
Just one.
Okay.
Who earns?
Okay, boo.
Who earns?
too much reflection.
With-
It's nice. So the reflection's
That's
hurting
inside.
it a little bit, but
Yeah,
that's a nice case.
it is.
Nice choice. Yes, you can do some better photos. I guarantee you can do some. Suggestion would be to do a picture with the cover and without. Let's take a look at some other people's builds. Just with the 011 mini.
So where do you look? Okay, so where do you search?
Same
Okay, so
place. Completed builds.
And what? I just put 11
Oh,
here.
11 mini.
$79.50X.
Yeah.
Digital Man. Digital Man did it.
This is cool. This is cool.
Nice flannel shirt.
Yeah.
Look at those curtains. Jesus.
Oh, that's not positioned nicely there. The case, like,
No, it's not positioned.
no.
This desk. Has
This
to
is
go.
this is a good segment for the PC part picker roast
Yeah.
series.
Uh,
Look at that filing cabinet. That's from 1996. Oh my god, the fake fireproof cabinets.
God, that would
All
survive a
right.
nuclear fallout. Let's try now. This guy here is pretty solid. I love the RGB. That's not an old
That's
mini,
not an
though.
O11 mini.
I think come up.
Go to the one on the right, and it was a white build that said, "I know another O11 mini build."
11 mini builds. Is this becoming the trend? Go 11
I think so.
mini?
That's a lot of. Okay, so you can mount the rad on the side as well.
Of course. That's all
Wow. See,
are like
yeah.
that. The majority of them have the side mount. Yeah, Doomslayer. He's got a Halloween poster. Pretty solid.
Nice.
Ghostface. I don't like white builds.
No,
I'll be honest.
but this doesn't look the same. Yeah, he's saying there's different styles, dynamic and air. I guess that was a dynamic because it was just glass on the front. And let's take a look and see if there's any more fractal design ridge builds.
Let's
Just do it. Let's see if
1300K.
anyone else has done anything.
Hold on. Look at this,
Ooh, nice.
1300K, the beast from the east.
The bees from the east.
Look at this. Look, funny guy there.
Mm-hmm.
San Francisco.
Mm-hmm.
I like
Nice.
the 11 mini. What do you want to look at?
Let's see if there's any new fractal design ridge. Maybe just put ridge.
Nobody cares about the ridge.
Everyone likes the ridge.
Look at this guy here in white. Let's look at the white.
3070. Yeah.
It's you know what? The ridge is pretty solid too, but it doesn't have the airflow. I find.
For the GPU, it does. For GPU, no problem.
Oh, he's got the
It's got that same cooler. Yep.
cooler I gave you.
Low profile RAM.
Pretty
That's
good.
all you can run.
Z690, 3070 Ti.
Yeah.
Not too bad.
I see he's got an issue with the plug.
Everybody's
I
issues
better
with
not
plugs.
have. I better not have that issue.
Xbox 2.
What?
What? Man,
Oh no, I don't want to see that. 1080.
5800 X3D. Look at that in a fractal ridge.
With a 4090. Oh.
Hmm.
Oh man. That cable is nice and bent, but no problem. See, it's got lots of room. Lots of room. Yeah, thought about going Ridge, but O11 Air Mini had the full ATX port. You're right. You're right, because SFX PSUs are really expensive. And if you're running like a 4090 where you're going to be using like what, 1000 watt SFX PSU, like the one I have, is 480 Canadian dollars. It's ridiculous. It's too much.
Why is this picture is this like what is going on with this picture?
It's grass.
Yeah, but it's the way he took it.
Yeah.
Jeez. Second guess the pictures there, buddy.
Yeah. Is it really necessary to indicate that you have the low hash version or high hash version of the GPU? Is that still a thing?
No, with the new drivers. With the new drivers, they eliminated LHR NVIDIA. Oh boy.
Oh yes, Pringles. Pringle
Oh,
build.
nice.
Pringles. Oh,
So
yes.
what else can we talk about?
Oh, what else should we talk about? We had the whole CL30 conversation.
Oh yeah, do CL30.
CL32 is fine too. It's close.
It's CL30 or bust. CL30 or bust. What else? What there's no. What other IT topics came up this week? Let's check out.
There's lots of
Everybody's.
there's lots of camera news, but you're not into camera, so can't talk about that.
Yeah, I don't care about cameras. Let's do everybody's favorite WCCF tech. What are they talking about here?
Talking about RTX 4060 GPUs. Lenovo reveals new Geek Pro. Okay, that's all mobile
What do you see?
stuff.
4060.
I saw it with a laptop.
Detective Pikachu movie sequel. Nobody cares.
Oh god, no. Dead
Resident Evil
Space
4.
2018 gets a first-person perspective mod.
2008 gets a mod for first person.
Oh, the old version. Okay.
Resident Evil 4 looking good. The remake. Square Enix is going through a lot of trouble. Forspoken was an awful game.
Douglas says CL36 was the free RAM Micro Center was giving out. What do you? Who was giving out free RAM?
Micro Center.
Free RAM. I guess that was like you walk in or you're the 10th customer, you get free RAM, something like that. That's interesting. He's asking what monitors we're running. Start off with your setup.
I game on a 65-inch LG C1 4K OLED, and in my office I have an Alienware ultra wide 3440 by 1440p ultra wide, 120 hertz,
Non-HDR.
which is non HDR, so it's like collecting dust. It's not being used. Once you go OLED, you can't go anywhere else. Well,
I agree.
simple.
I mean, any gaming on a TV at 4K has been amazing. I also have a Acer Predator 35-inch 3440 by 1440p 120 hertz non HDR ultra wide, which I barely game on. And in the basement, I have a Samsung Q80T 4K 120 hertz VRR QLED TV, which I actually have a video on the channel about gaming TVs, which is really cool, really interesting. I can't go back to my ultra wide anymore. I cannot game on it. I have to be on the 4K TV. It's something else. I don't know. Roberto pretty much got me out of playing on my monitor. I'm starting to think 65 inches isn't enough anymore.
Yeah, I know, me too.
I just don't know what it'll look like at 4K. Are you going to start seeing?
No.
Is it going to start looking bad? Are you going to need to use the render scale?
Never.
Because the next step up is 75 inches. That's big.
Well, that's it. I'm gonna do a 77
There
inch.
you go.
77 is the next step.
You have to go 77. Just do it.
But I'm not. Again, the 4K scaling is fine. It's 77 inch. To
Yeah.
really start seeing pixels, you have to get over 80 something. And you have to go to 8K. But even 8K is a scam, in my opinion.
But you
At
can
this
fix
point.
that with the render scale, right? If you wanted to, or it's not going to really help.
Yeah, you can use NVIDIA DLAA and upscale it. So the inverse of DLSS, where you take the current resolution and you upscale it higher. Again, it's not 4K is fine.
Yeah, Douglas has a good point there. You say pay for better RAM, pay for a bigger TV.
A 65-inch TV is perfect from where I am now. OLED. I mean, they're not cheap OLEDs. So the next one will be a 77-inch, 100%. Maybe a C3, C4. I won't get a C3. The C3's come out this year. Probably get a C4 maybe. That's in 2 years. It'll be 77-inch.
And then you'll hang on to the one you have, take it downstairs, or sell it
Yeah,
completely.
because the one I have downstairs in my basement is it's a QLED, but
Oh,
it's
but
not
that's
120
older. That's
hertz.
an older generation one that you have.
Yeah, older generation QLED downstairs. It's not 120 hertz, so it's only 4K 60 in my basement.
That's
I don't
what
game on that one. That one's just there to.
you. Last time I remember when we had the LAN party there. Someone was gaming from the TV. Was it you?
I was gaming from TV. Yeah.
My God. Oh God, LAN party. Have any of you guys done any LAN parties in the last, I don't know, let's say 6 months
LAN
or
party,
anything?
LAN party's the way to go, man. I want to bring that back. Bring LAN parties
LAN
back.
party. That was amazing. That your basement got so hot. We had what, four
I know.
computers?
With 4 computers, no, with 5 computers.
Five. Were we five?
One, two. So
You, me, Asian, Ralliart. That was it. It was just four.
Mario was there. Mario
No,
was
he
there.
wasn't there.
Yes, he was. I set him up with a PC. Remember?
Did
I was
you?
using the Shield, and he had a PC.
Okay. So five. You had five computers.
Five. Yeah.
And I remember at some point in the middle of winter, and up here in
It
the
was
Great White
so
North,
hot.
it
Yeah.
it gets cold outside. We had to open the door and let out some steam, literally.
It was awesome. LAN parties are the shit.
They are. But you haven't had a real LAN party unless you've done a LAN party through coaxial cable, the old school style. Before routers came out, before routers were accessible. Yeah, good old
LAN
days.
parties. Good old days.
You need to do a LAN party, and then we'll live stream the LAN party. That'll be hilarious.
Do it. Yeah.
We
Remember
can-
when they were popular in the 90s? Oh my god. LAN parties
Yeah.
were carrying your giant white PC
I know, and your CRT monitor.
and your CRT monitor. God help you. Whoa, what is this? A Sound Blaster.
Sound
Whoa,
Blaster.
Whoa.
What's going on with
it's a
Sound
da-
Blaster?
Okay, it's a DAC. It's an external.
Okay. Hey, nothing wrong with DAX. I mean,
No, DACs are fine. It's external sound card / DAC, so it's fine. DACs are where it is now, man.
yeah, they're not cheap, but that's a nice setup.
It's a nice DAC.
Speaking of CRT, you have to get on black frame insertion on your LGC one. What's that?
I think he's talking about the borders. The change
Black
the
frame insertion on
scaling.
your. Oh, okay.
I don't do it at all. Well, actually, no, that's not true. I do when I play retro games. It's fine.
Oh, okay. You have to change it.
I don't max out. I don't scale it. I just play it in the old. What is it? 4x9.
4x3, right?
4x3. That's it. Yeah. So DLSS for videos.
DLSS for videos. What do you mean?
Yeah, NVIDIA released the newest drivers that came out this week or last week.
What, for
Yeah.
watching video clips or?
Yeah, you can upscale the video now.
Ooh.
I have to watch some reviews of this. It's a cool idea.
So I can upscale my 240p video.
Yeah.
There you go. Which could take 720p or 1080p content and upscale to 4K, up to 30 frames per second. Okay.
Well, the Shield did this already. I guess they just brought it to the GPUs market now.
Yeah. CRT
RTX.
monitors. Yeah.
Okay, RTX can now do 360p and 1440p to holy cow, 360p.
Oh man.
How in God's name are they going to do 360p? Let's watch this.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. I can't even notice it. Well, yeah.
Yeah, there, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'd want to see this on an independent review, not like this. Plasma TV for gaming. Never, I can't remember gaming on Plasma TV.
I did a PS3. I had a
Well,
PS3 on a plasma.
what was the refresh rate on Plasma TVs? It was,
I don't remember, but it was like 30 frames per second. I don't remember.
and you just get burn in though. Your HUD would probably burn into the plasma.
Well, that's a big difference. This is independent. If
Yeah,
that's true, that's awesome. It did work on the Shield. It brought 720p and it made it look awesome.
yeah, that is a big difference. Who did this though?
Tech Power Up.
Okay.
That's pretty sick. We got to try this out. I didn't update my drivers from last week. I want to try this out. So what is this? 40p RTX. Oh, that's disgusting. That's pretty cool. There is a difference. What game is he playing? Tarkov? I think he's playing
Yeah,
Tarkov.
that looks like it. Interesting.
I shall
That's
try
an
this out.
interesting addition.
Yeah, it is DLSS for video. That's exactly what it is. What a bunch of snake oil. You got it, buddy. You got it, buddy.
The
I love
screenshot comparison,
comments.
yeah, I know the screenshot comparison gives me the impression that this is more or less just a sharpening and noise filter. Well, yeah, maybe in other contents the improvements will be more noticeable when it gets enabled for RTX 20 series. I'll try it out myself. Yeah, denoising and filtration, it is what it is. But what we'll call it AI machine learning, right?
Everything looks the same. And a bunch of lies. All this talk about making low quality videos look better is all fake. Oh my god. It's not a sharpening and noise filter. You could tell. Like some people, man, Jesus.
It's machine learning. It's not fake. You're not using it if you can't see the difference. You clearly haven't used it. It's very real.
I use it on my Shield. It makes a difference. I'll be honest, extremely underwhelming. It doesn't even look good as I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is either. That was a Meridian GPU. The newer, I don't know what that is. Models blow this away. All right. I'm testing and I see zero difference for improving quality of local video. You're clearly not using it. I couldn't tell the difference. To save like 5 minutes. I mean, it could be used with GeForce Now. It probably can be used with GeForce Now. It is a video.
Yeah. Douglas is asking when is the Ridge build going to be done? Exactly when the 7800 X3D does come in. So I've got all the parts. I've got a black version of the Ridge. I've got an MSI B650i Edge motherboard. I've got the Silverstone 1000 watt SFXL PSU, which was super expensive. I've got the Noctua, I don't remember the name, low profile cooler with a 120 millimeter fan. I've got 32 gigs of DDR5 CL32 because it was a lot cheaper than CL30.
Boo.
CL32. I've got a 2 terabyte M.2 Corsair SSD, and I think that was like the fastest one they had. It was one of the fastest versions. What else am I missing? And I've got an MSI RTX 4080 Ventus 3. I had to get that because other than the Founders Edition, it was the smallest. It was the smallest graphics card. It's actually just a little bit shorter. No, it's tall. It's longer than the Founders Edition, but narrower and skinnier, and it fits in the Ridge perfectly with no issues. So I'm ready to go. I just need that CPU. It needs to drop. It needs to drop tomorrow.
So we won't have a video of that until April. The next video coming up with what is the Arctis of 1 you're doing?
Yeah.
So that's the next one coming up.
And so now you're buying a 7800X 3D, right? You're not buying a 7950X.
Yeah, I'm not buying the 7950X.
So there goes that.
The 7900X I wanted to get, but no. I'm gonna get the 7800X 3D. We can still do both. You have a 4080 and a 4090 build. Two videos.
Well, one's small form factor, and yours is anything
And
one's massive form factor.
One is full ATX. The other one is mini.
What are you gonna
mini,
do
mini,
for a
mini.
cooler? You're gonna use the same cooler?
I'm gonna probably do the same cooler. Well, not the one the 58. I'm gonna get a new Chromax.
So you're not gonna do liquid cooling?
No.
Yeah, the build is going to be expensive, and really the most expensive part was that I didn't expect was the PSU. That's the killer, because power supplies are when you're doing SFX and you need 850 to 1000, you're really like you're very limited to what you can get. So that's what makes the build expensive, but yeah, no choice. Yeah, look at that. See, 1200 watts for 215, where I have to pay $480 for a 1000 watt from Silverstone. I'm not a big fan of Silverstone stuff, but no choice. There's just no big market, I guess, for small form factor. Yep, that's right. Look it up. Silverstone, 1000 watts, SFXL. It's expensive. Might have to sell a kidney.
A lot of people are saying the campaign is very it was a disappointment for Lightfall.
Really?
And compared to Witch Queen, that Bungie's putting a lot of the narrative content in the season passes for this one.
Oh no. Whatever. We just want to blast through it anyway, so we can get to the regular stuff. So we can get into some what is that called? I keep forgetting. Oh, Gambit. Yeah. Gotta go see the man, what's his name? It's been a while since we played Destiny. Drifter. All right. Bank those emotes, brother, and I'll make you rich.
So Kill the Justice League. Looks like it's gonna be a live service, always online. That's a huge disappointment.
The game?
Yeah, the game.
Oh, like the world is always running.
Yes, Suicide Squad kills the Justice League.
Ouch.
I do want to get Destiny though. The Lightfall account. I'll get it.
You have to get it. That's our go-to game. What else are we gonna do? We do Call of Duty. I mean, that's the only other game we play on and off. We have other games, but those are the only two we play. We play together.
I know Micro Center. We're Canadian. We have Canada computers.
Yeah, so 330 would be. Thanks, Douglas. 330 would be US. So times 1.3536. Yeah, it works out to be the same. Yeah. Yes, sir. We're over the border. Our prices are more expensive and our beer is stronger.
So March we have Wolong. I'm not into Teen Ninja type games. I know they're good, but it's not for me. Resident Evil 4 I'm gonna pick up because it's a remake. Last of Us Part 1. Oh, there's like 8 remastered Last of Us Part 1. It's a great game. If you never played it, pick it up. System Shock. I don't think it's coming out for March. The remake. No freaking way it's coming out for March. March.
How about Atomic Heart? Is that still
I have
operational?
Atomic Heart, yeah.
It's not getting shut down?
It's not getting shut down. It's I'm enjoying it. It's really good in my opinion. April has Star Wars Jedi Survivor. I like the Jedi Outcast or whatever it was called. The first one, it was pretty good. Uh, May has Suicide Squad. Okay. June has Street Fighter 6 and
Street
Diablo
Fighter
4.
6, Ryu.
And Diablo 4. Yeah, Atomic Heart is fun. I'm enjoying it too. July. When is July coming out? No games announced for July. Nice. Baldur's Gate 3 in August. Baldur's Gate is awesome. Nothing in October.
What was
November.
what the day before open world zombie survival MMO? What is that?
Oh yeah, it's the day
Do
before.
tell.
Remember that game that you thought was fake?
Yeah? So that's the game?
Yeah. It was supposed to come out last month and they delayed it. So
Interesting.
we'll see. But right now, Dead Space 2, sorry, Dead Space Remake is taking up all my time when I play games.
You haven't finished it
and
yet?
Atomic Heart. No, it's long. It's
It's
12
long. It
hours.
can't be
I think.
12 hours.
Yeah,
Ooh.
12 hours.
How far are you through
If
the
you do-
game?
I think I'm halfway through. If you do all the side quests, it's 12 hours.
Okay.
So
I
enjoying
think
that.
I think that should be live stream. That'll be intense. You should do a live stream session.
Dead Space.
Yeah. Lights Off, Home Alone, Dead Space. That's the title right there. I'd watch that. I had almost had a heart attack when we played Dead Space 2. I remember that. So what's our topic of conversation going to be for next Friday? What are we hitting up? What do we have to talk about on our next live stream? What are we going to hit?
We could talk about the day before. The day before, the saga is worse than we thought. The day before is fake. Day before finally gets an update. Day before update. What now? The day before looks great, but there's a problem. Day before downgrade. The day never. The most popular game on Steam is a scam. This was the most popular
Oh,
game
man.
on Steam until they
Really?
removed it. Yep. Until they removed it.
Was it on any other platform or just Steam?
PlayStation apparently too has it. Day before official gameplay trailer.
Huge fake.
Have you seen
game
this?
scam. No.
Like
10-minute official trailer? Oh, that's
Yeah.
too long. Who has 10 minutes?
the world, man. The world is 10 minutes.
No. No, this this looks fake already.
It's DayZ and the Division
Yes.
mixed.
Yes.
If
yes.
it's true, it's DayZ and
Yeah.
the Division mixed.
Why not just play DayZ? That's the thing.
Oops, what did I do here?
What did
No.
you do here? No.
No, Disney.
No.
No.
Oh, no, they're attacking
Stop,
you.
skip. What did I just do here?
What
did I
did you do? What are you watching?
I don't know what's going on here.
I think if you like the idea of this game, then you are playing DayZ right now.
But no, DC is more of a scavenge and run around in an open world where
Right.
there's nothing. This is supposed to be more Division-like, from what I understood.
So some side quests, some missions, things like that. Like you have purpose, is what you're saying.
Well, that's what I've read about it. But it's never gonna come out. It's a fake game. These assets look like came out of Division 1. Look at
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, it does. It does.
It literally looks like New York
Hey,
in the Division 1.
we had tons of fun playing DayZ though in the beginning.
DayZ, yes, 100%, and we had tons of fun. But then it's just there's so many gaping holes with DayZ, right? It's like, okay, we can't land in the same spot. We always have to search. It took us
Yes.
like an hour to meet up
Yes.
with everybody.
Yes.
It,
Our
that was a huge problem.
that was a problem. There was no map. So essentially, we were on live
Well,
chat
the map is on
together.
your phone.
The map was on the phone, yes, but we had to reference it with writing in Cyrillic, right? You have to be like, okay, what's
Yeah.
this R with a hat on top of it?
Take care, Douglas. Subscribe if you haven't for more of our
Yes,
content.
thanks for joining the stream, Douglas.
Take care, Douglas.
Best of luck with your build. Feel free to come on in. We're always on Fridays.
So yeah, DayZ again. DayZ had a good concept. It felt boring after a while.
We had lots of
This year
exciting
again,
moments. Yeah.
if this game is real, it would be great.
Awesome. Thanks for the sub, Douglas. This looks like Division, like the tow
It
truck,
is.
everything.
It's,
Look at the door opening; it's the same.
I know. Yes.
What was it like? 90% of the buildings you can't enter,
Yeah.
and the ones that you could, this is
It's the
Division.
Division.
This is the
It's
Division.
Division with zombies. It's a Division with zombies. But if the game was real, it'd be the Division with zombies, which I want to play. I want to play the Division with zombies.
The Division
But,
was fun too. You know what? What was the most
was.
fun with the Division was going into the Dark Zone. That was the
Yeah.
best.
But that's what I want to play. I would like to play the Division with zombies.
That's not
I
gonna
don't.
happen.
If this game is real, look, it's these assets are all from the Division.
Yeah.
It's like I don't get it.
Oh my gosh! Just went into a Whole Foods. This is. Oh my god. Why is no one talking about that?
But what?
Saying this is the Division.
Oh yeah, people are saying about it already. That's what they're saying. It's a Division with zombies.
Oh.
But they're more like, oh, this game doesn't actually exist. Instead, they gave me a Division clone with zombies.
Who's making the game?
I forgot the name of it. It's from what I understood, it's a developer that basically all the employees are what you call it? They're not really employees. They're
Freelance,
what's the term?
contracted?
No, they're not even getting paid. So it's
Oh no! What it's like open source, like log in and help out a bit, and
yeah, that's it. That's exactly it.
sounds like RSI Studios.
Oh my God.
Speaking of which, Star Citizen. Oh man.
Oh my God, it's all the Division. All these assets look like this ripped right out of the Division.
Vehicles, everything. Oh my god, it is. It really is.
I get, but it would be cool if it was a real game. I want to play something like this. I want to play the Division with zombies.
Why didn't you ever get into that really creepy game that you have to work with partners, and it's not, I don't think it was zombie-ish, but I bought it and I refunded it. Remember I told you guys about it? It started with an S. Sacrifice. Oh my god, what was it called?
I have no idea.
I gotta find the name. It's a popular game on Steam. Oh my god, don't bring this up. Star Citizen 4.0. It's 0.0001% of the universe is playable in the game. Do you even have it installed on your computer?
No, it's not installed anymore. I would like to get my money back, but I can't.
We should try it out just to see how it runs on the new setup. How does this game interact with the Vcache?
I don't even know how to install it. We have to install the RSI
Yeah, you have to put
installer.
Yeah.
I have to get my login again. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
I mean, because being a non-optimized game, it's going to hit everything hard, right? So from
Oh my
CPU, GPU,
Oh, it does not look incredible.
work in progress.
Looks awful. What a waste.
Great
Never
concept.
seen-
I tried to play Star Citizen, so you don't have to.
I tried Star Citizen to see if it's worth the $500 million they raised.
$500 million. Man. No release date in sight.
Is it still using the CryEngine, or they moved to Unreal?
It wasn't CryEngine. It was Amazon
Oh,
Lumberyard.
they moved to Lumber. They moved to Lumber. Well, it's CryEngine. Lumber is CryEngine.
Yeah.
O11. It's running O11.
Yep. There you go. No, that's not an old. Oh, non-mini.
Yeah.
Cool setup.
Maybe I'll try it again.
I
See
think you
what it
should.
is.
I think you should. I think that would make a great. Maybe next Friday we can do that.
We'll do a Star Citizen
Star
stream.
Star Citizen stream.
Uh, our latest technology versus Star Citizen.
Yes.
Yeah, that sounds good. We should do that next week.
I'll get a thumbnail ready and we'll blast that on there. I don't know what this guy's setup is, but right now you've got an optimal setup. So only thing you don't have is DDR5. That's it.
Oh, yeah. Well, low latency DDR4 is comparable, but we'll see. What is this? Oh my god.
Yeah, that's enough.
All right, should we bring the stream to an end?
I think so. I think
Thank you, Flowers.
we've talked our heads off. Well, thank everyone on the stream. Thanks for watching. Thanks for participating. Don't forget Friday nights. It's stream night. We stream instead of playing, so you don't have to. we'll do. Yeah, that's it. We'll do a Star Citizen stream. Get it installed on your computer, and that's it. So yeah, thanks for tuning in, everyone. Have a great Friday and a great weekend, and we'll see you all next Friday. Later.
That's right. Take care, everyone.
Ta-ta.